Whatever, hoodster.
What's the difference between
that was just about
and a gangster, right?
What's the difference between a gangster and a hoodster?
What's the difference?
I can see you as a hoodster because the story you told me when you
He
got
ghetto.
the block.
He ghetto.
But
gang for me, it's gang politics.
Ah, okay. So
wait,
what hoodster? Because you wasn't part of any gangs and things like that.
I'm a hoodster
because you grew up in the hood and you know the hood language.
Ah.
Gangster crib.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so
I still lost.
But
so wait.
I
So
still
what is
lost.
it? The hoodster is bubbly inside?
The hoodster is what they're still part of gangs. So what's the difference? You didn't.
But are you bubbly
yes,
inside?
I'm bubbly inside. Yes, it does.
No. See, people need to know why he's saying yes and cheesing. So you feel good on the inside?
Y'all cool then?
Yes, we're recording JackPot.
You should have known that. You should have known.
And that's how we're going to start the show. Welcome to Pandagasms. You got the cast, Panda, Big Cap, Tima, and King Al.
No. Rewind to Big Cap because you know I need to. Ooh.
All
What
right.
are you doing?
She wants her solo introduction. You
Wait,
got
what
the
is
cast, Panda. You got Big Cap.
Ooh. That's what I'm talking about.
Tima,
Yo.
King
Yeah,
Al.
yeah.
We got
Whack-ass
JackPot.
Al. JackPot.
And a returning guest, Miss Alyssa.
Shiny girl.
Shiny girl.
Shiny
girl.
girl.
Is that for people to find you on the social medias? Do you want to spell that for them?
Oh, it's CHINNEYGYUL on all platforms.
Mm-hmm.
On all platforms. That is CHI.
OnlyFans too.
Oh, shit.
Oh, they gonna
What's
look
that
for
like?
you. Don't say you're kidding. Nah. Don't say you're kidding.
CH. Hold on.
To show my toes.
Yeah, they will.
Wait. CHINNEYGYUL on all platforms, including OnlyFans. Got it.
Yes.
Bang. JackPot. You bubbly inside, fam. Let's talk about it.
So I was just asking a question, and I just wanted to know because.
Why y'all gotta start the show off?
Wait. I just know because she
Well, y'all
had record.
I hit record. Y'all
She
was
should have
just...
had record going way back when I was getting in Big King Al's ass, but whatever. So how do you is it a different feeling? Is it weird? Do you feel like it kind of taps at your gangster a little bit?
You
And
feel
be
cute
like,
Not, because I've always been a softie for her, so it's nothing new.
Look here, Patty! That's
So
how we
then,
say it.
She's the only one that can tame the lion.
Girl, pat it and claim it. It's yours.
I love it.
You have
I'm just happy.
Let me know when you go practice again.
I think it's
Okay,
beautiful.
So here, this is what's
Too
going to
late.
happen.
Sorry.
Before I tap it, I'm going to say pat. Oh, you want me to pour for you?
Just a tad. Just
Okay.
a drip.
Okay, well, we gotta.
I drip. Okay, good. Sorry.
You posting
Oh,
statuses,
Oh God. Here we
quote
go.
unquote, in love.
Bonzo.
So can I shine this spotlight on you real quick? How does it feel for gangster to be all bubbly inside?
You know what I'm saying? It feels a little weird, but it is what it is.
Can I ask a question
Yes.
from our last show?
Yes.
When he was saying babe, and Amanda stopped it. Was that the first kind of real conversation you guys have about that babe? Because you look shocked a little bit.
So I was waiting for him to speak up. I know what it was.
Okay,
And
okay.
I knew what
Yes,
it
I
was.
watched her
Clarified
face.
it was her. No,
I watched her face, and she was like,
And
no.
and so I sat back like, go ahead, let's see what you do with this.
beautiful.
But he said
And he
babe.
claimed you like
He
look,
said, my girl, my
he
girl.
swept you
Okay.
all the way up. He didn't leave nothing.
Okay.
My girl. All right.
Oh, we
So I'm the only.
love.
So wait a minute.
It's disgusting.
Wait a minute.
Full of
Wait a
love.
minute.
Disgusting.
Am I
bubbly on the inside.
Am
Honestly,
I the only single one in the
It's
room?
cute, but I be wanting to throw up.
Disgusting.
Thank you. And I'm in a relationship and I'm saying it.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I be wanting to bark myself.
But you
Do you want me to come hold you? You need a hug? You need a hug?
I don't rub nanny, but
I didn't say I was gonna rub your nanny.
that's what happened.
I said that.
And guess what? You can find that on the OnlyFans page.
Right.
That'll be out on her page next week.
We finna get an OnlyFans for Pandagasms.
Her Amanda.
Right.
I was already
Real
plotting. Remember,
spicy.
first you get the girl lined up, and you have a choice. Like y'all was already plotting on it.
Facts. All right, we're gonna do this after we get the studio fixed, since the tree went through my roof of my studio.
Listen. Mother Nature said you just needed a quick shake up. That's all.
That's it. It's a quick pivot.
That's
it didn't stop us because we still here. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So since we're talking about relationships and people getting into relationships and everybody's everybody's happy and bubbly.
Yeah, that's what you over there mixing 2 and 3.
What does it feel like to go? Because you're trying to strip hard.
Yeah.
I can't.
You know, we're gonna get drops of a bunch of strips. We're gonna have a strip drops. We're gonna have a bang drop. What else we need?
This first topic, like I'm
Head
out
ass.
of it, you know.
A head
I
ass.
can talk from
Head ass.
memory. Can I talk from memory?
Hold on one second.
Fuck you.
So I'm speaking from experience. Big Cap as well. Probably Tima and King Al, and I could speak. Well, I'm not gonna speak. JackPot will say for himself. We've all pretty much came from toxic relationships, right?
Yep.
The last one.
I can join in this.
Okay, you could join in this.
So you joined this? Okay.
What does it feel like to be in a healthy relationship now that you've come out of a toxic
my hand up
relationship?
first.
Damn,
I
everybody's
put my
hand went
hand
up.
up first.
King
So,
Al,
King Al, then
King Al.
Toya,
Pass
then
it.
Big
No,
Cap.
pass it that you on the left
And
hand
then-
side.
Go,
Wow,
King
no.
Al.
Can you guys talk about the toxicity part and then the now that's different?
All right. So the toxic part was she always had to be in control.
Mm-hmm.
She would use the kids against me. In a way to like make me do what she needs.
Okay.
And me being that I was married to her, she would use that like, oh, I'm your wife, whatever.
Conveniently.
Okay, me being the nice guy, I am a violent person, but not towards women. So you won't see me strangling a woman. Like, leave me alone. But it was mad toxic. And she would be out all time of the night. She would use work as an excuse. She'll come in the morning. Oh, I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear that. Oh, okay. But if I did that, it would be a whole nother situation.
So let's talk about the healthy, beautiful thing you got.
What
going on.
changed? What did you
What's
see
the difference?
in your new relationship
And how do
that
you
was
feel?
different? That you said, yeah, let me invest more than my dick. Let me invest my time.
Facts.
We know you guys were.
Freedom.
We know you guys were before you guys had that.
I feel more free.
Oh.
Free as far as like, if I was to talk to another woman around her, she would have an issue. Now, it's not a problem at all.
Her meaning your ex.
Yes, my ex. She would have an issue. I could be on the phone talking to a friend of mine that she has a problem with it if it was a female. Now, if it's a guy, if I change it up, or now you're talking to your boys every day.
Okay.
She don't have that.
One of those.
And I don't even do it on a daily thing. If I have one conversation, it'll be one long conversation and we'll wrap it up and call it a day. My girlfriend today, she'll be right there, minding her business.
Hi, Tima.
Continuing doing whatever it is that she's doing. And as soon as I hang up the phone, so what you talking about? As if she wasn't there.
Because she probably was checked out.
Right. But still, at the same time, with my ex being so nosy and into the conversation.
It was a fight.
You know what I mean?
Every time.
Every single time. No matter who it was. It could be my sister.
Yeah. There was.
Yo.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, it would be
I could be on the phone, man. Yo, I'm talking to my sister. Can I? No, I'm. Oh, yo.
Or after we
and she'll
got
be like,
off
yo,
the
I'll
phone.
talk to you later.
Or
Bye.
after we get off the phone, it would be
A big something.
big something after. Yeah. It was bad. I just would text him or be like, wait, send a dove or something, a smoke signal where he reach out to me. Right, like, is it okay to hit you up? Because I don't get in man and woman business. I don't
Exactly,
care.
I know,
I don't
me
care
too.
who you are to me. I don't
Go
get
in and
involved.
lay down,
You know what I mean?
Let the
Because
first conversation happen.
they mad today, they happy tomorrow, and I'm still vexed. I don't get in that. I encourage you to do the best thing for you in your life. That's it. I don't give advice. I encourage you to do the best thing for your life.
Every relationship, right, have its
It's
Up
only
and
healthy
down.
out. They're
when
all
it
different.
exactly when it is you have that conversation that you're moving ahead to the next step. This is where a lot of situations happen, right? You have to have a conversation with your mate to say that this is what's going to happen. This is us, right? And then you have to put the rules in place to let your mate know that, okay, this is my bottom line. If you're past this, you know me and you're done. For me, it's cheating and beating. I just can't, because I'm a freak, and I think that what I do, you shouldn't really have any use for
Reason to go outside, right?
So you cheating on me is an ultimate cut through, like done. And beating. I ain't got no time for it. Right? So I would tell my mate that, you know what I mean? That's my ultimate. If it is, I want to say, okay, every Friday we can add somebody into the relationship. That's a conversation that everybody have.
In the beginning.
And I should not judge your relationship because of the contract. I say contract, but
yes,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The requirement.
I should not judge the agreement.
Have.
Just because my agreement doesn't have a third party in it.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean yours, though.
Mm-hmm.
You probably get off to seeing your man, please. You know what I mean?
Whatever
So
the case is.
whatever the case is. So you have that planted into your agreement. And that is when the confusion starts to happen, because I don't want to allow a third party into my relationship, but you do. No judgment.
Right.
But you have to have that conversation.
In
and
the
if
beginning.
you don't have that conversation, just because I'm fucking you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're not my man until we have that conversation.
I tell people that all the time.
Outside of that, it's a situation. And we as women put ourselves in situations because we think a man fucking us every night means that he wants us. No, he's fucking horny, and you are the closest hole that he feels comfortable with to get off.
Exactly. That's
and
exactly
because
what it
he's
is.
doing it all this time, you now start washing his boxers, cooking him food because you're expecting him, because he's coming to fuck you. But in his mind, he's coming to fuck you.
And that's it.
You start playing wifey to him because he's constant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then boom, he sees some bitch in a party. He's like, yeah, that's my girl. Let me tell you, no, well, bye. And you like, but I cook for you, but I wash for you, but I bought you Jordans.
Right.
Okay.
Now, see, I'm a jump in. So my situation was, we had the conversation, not with no third party or nothing like that, but we were in a relationship, and somehow a third party came in on some stupid shit when you was on some dumb shit, on some traveling wherever shit, just on some stupid shit. So toxic before was cheating, was drugs. And not just weed and alcohol. I'm talking about that cocaina. Okay? And taking my vehicle on fucking trips. Listen, okay? We know. That was the toxic. So to have something that's totally different, like this healthy shit is weird to me, right? Because
you lack communication.
No, it's not even that. It's because he encourages me to actually, like, speak up. Like, I'll get mad and be like, no, I'm not.
Right.
Let me just go right now because I don't want to rash on you. It's like most of this has nothing to do with you. So let me get off the phone and breathe. He'll call me right back like, no, you're not going to, like, you need to talk it out. You need to, like, I'm like, but I don't want to yell at you. It's not your problem. He's like, yeah, but it's okay. I can be your sounding board. And it's like, what? And then, mad crazy. Then it'll be like, so how do you feel today mentally? And I'll be like, what? And he'll be like, mentally, like, how do you feel? Emotionally, how do you feel? Like, give me a scale, give me a number. What's wrong? You know, what's going on? Do you need to talk about this? Do you need to, okay. And it's just, it's weird, because it's like, in any other situation, it's like, shut the fuck up. So, like, what? I hang up, you call back, and you're like, no, let's talk about it. What?
Right.
It's kind of like
It's a really good feeling, but it's also very different.
And different can be good. Change
It's
is
very
good.
good. It's very good.
Change is good. That's
Because
what
I'm
Obama
seeing that this is how it's supposed to be. Like, we're talking about finding therapists. We're talking about. I mean, it's healthy.
I like it. I like how the direction it's going, especially the therapy part, because therapy is so important. Because you got
Right.
trauma and he got trauma,
Yep.
and y'all are both bringing y'all traumas together as one to collaborate as partners and build and do whatever y'all planning. Tima, you had something to say? Shoot.
in response to what you were saying, like how you get mad and he's like, I can be a sounding board. You're just like, I don't want to yell at you because it's not your fault. It's kind of like working in customer service. You know, someone calls and they tell you like they're mad at the situation, not you. So he can like, he knows how to remove himself from that. Like, all right, she's going off, but it don't got nothing to do with me. And she obviously needs to let this steam off. So I'm going to be there for that. My toxic situation, it was weird. I mean, when we met, we both was like, I don't want to say not doing nothing, but like we both was like unemployed, whatever, you know. And we had the conversation. It's like, all right, I had a job. Actually, I was working. I had a job. I was working at Dunkin' Donuts, and I was just like, yo, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this isn't it for me. So I went to back to school, got my pharmacy technician license, and we had a plan. You know, I'm gonna go back to school. You gonna look for a job. By the time I finished school, I started working at CVS. Like, all right, I'm holding up my end. And
Where
then,
are you?
right, but then anytime I say something,
Mhm.
like, what's up? What happened to the plan? It's like, oh, you think you better than me because you're this and you're that. So I'm just like,
We're no longer aligning.
but how do I, if I'm trying to get you to do better for
Like,
you,
you had a
how
plan
am I
too.
thinking that I'm better than you? Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, yo, there's mad job. What kind of jobs you like to do? You don't want to sit. You don't want to deal with people. All right, you maybe want to work overnight. Maybe do a warehouse. Maybe do like, and I'm like throwing all types of ideas out. But now I think I'm better than him.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas different now, like, I told Justin, I'm like, yo, listen, I'm gonna be on your back. I'm aggy as hell. Like, you always, I'm always gonna want you to do better. Like, I'll help you with your business. If you suck at Instagram posting, I'm on my phone all the time. Like, I'll help you with that. When he's cleaning the car, I'm like, yo, you should be taking pictures before you clean it and act like I'll help him. And he accepts the offer of my advice. You know, like he just got a new job at
And how does that feel?
And I'm like, yo, this is dope because at first, a lot of times I'm hesitant before I say anything because I don't want him to feel like, damn, you always on my back. You always stressing me for something. But when I do say it, he's like, damn, you're right. I forgot about it. I'm about to hop on that right now. And it's like, it feels dope to like, we both got a job at the same time. It feels dope that it's happening at the same time. Like we sat down, we talked about it, made a plan, and like it's happening. Like, and
right, and it's more of a support than enabling. You're doing the encouraging. You're like, hey, you're supporting him with this, and then so it's not like you're doing the support and he's just like, nah, I'm good. You're giving the support and he's taking it. He's able to receive it. He's able to understand where you're coming from. He knows it's from a good space. Right, you're supplying the tools and he's running with it. He's like, oh yeah, damn, it slipped my mind. Let me do that.
And then he does it himself. It's not like I'm searching up the jobs. I'm doing the applications. I'm submitting it for him. Like he's doing it on his own. Like the most I did was set up an email, and after that, he's like, whenever we chilling, he's just on his phone scrolling through, submitting resumes. I'm just like, that's what's up.
Right. Right. And that's exactly how it should be. Do you want to talk about your last toxic relationship?
She did already.
She did.
What did she say?
She did. She talked all about it. It's your turn now. You want to
go?
JackPot got time to
JackPot got time.
Man,
I'm gonna have to re-listen because I don't.
My name's
was
JackPot.
I sitting here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the victim of domestic violence.
Oh, man.
I've been sliced on several occasions.
By a female?
Sliced.
He don't date men.
I've been.
Well, no, I'm just like in like a relationship.
Yes,
She got me
his
right
last
here.
girlfriend that he was
16
dating.
stitches on my birthday right here. She almost got me in my eye right here. And
this was a girlfriend?
Right here.
The last girl that he dated before me.
All of that was in one incident.
So, unfortunately, I'm a person who, if a person is not, like, I got, I don't know, I love hard. I love those. I mean, I'm like Jesus. I fuck
Oh,
with those
Jesus Christmas.
who's the down and out, the low life. You know what I mean? So
whatever. Can you get
low
to
life?
it?
yo, Jesus was with the pimps and the prostitutes and all that. Come on, man. It's like don't act like he wasn't with Mary Magdalene. You feel me? She's the only one that even seen him come out the grave. Y'all believe the word of a hoe. So, but I digress respectfully.
Focus.
Yeah, I'm it was crazy. But nonetheless.
Was it all in one incident? That was the first question.
Was it one incident? Nah.
So this was over time that she done cut you like 4 times. And you let that happen like 4 times.
Yeah.
What was your connection to her? What was your permanent connection to her outside of love?
That you was willing to bleed.
Again.
Did you have sex with her?
And again.
And again.
With her? Any of that?
What did you say, Alyssa?
Did you have what was your permanent attachment to her? House, bank account, kids? So you could have left any day and then she could have left any day.
Yeah, I stayed in a toxic relationship.
Yeah. And I think that, let me tell you, that is I think everybody who's born in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, we have been normalized to trauma. Conditioned.
Yeah. That if you give up, you're not loyal.
And if you give up immediately without fighting,
you're not loyal.
Because they always say you have to struggle before you make it. No,
ridiculous.
You don't. So you always try to be the savior in a situation. And I think anybody outside of a permanent connection is you just trying to be savior. And trying to see that one day she will love me as much as I love her. Or he's going to love me as much as I love him.
Not in that situation, it wasn't. I just wanted to see this person do better for themselves.
Like overall.
Nah, it wasn't that. She was an alcoholic. Feel me? So
Amanda, you could drop a bomb on it. Nah,
that was, but I'm yo. Alright, so what y'all gotta realize,
Wait. Did you hear what she said?
She want to drop a bomb.
No, she said, Amanda, you could drop a bomb on him. He's not gonna leave you.
Her? She probably could.
Yo, I could probably be drop. Listen, I could do like love and you, and he's not going. He's helping me hide the body.
My baby license to carry. I take a shot real quick.
I am licensed.
I take one.
You know what? He probably tell the detective the gun went off.
Don't tell them any secrets. Stop that conversation.
No, but they is not on that level.
You
know what I mean?
But that's the real shit. Every relationship I ever been in since far back as I can remember, always knew about this woman. Like she's like Candyman. And to all
you got 2 more times with that name, bruh. You know he don't fuck with you unless you fuck with him. You sleeping by yourself tonight. Fuck that.
See what I'm saying?
I am not a Jesus follower.
Stupid stitches.
All right, so what's healthy now? I don't cut you. I know
how
that.
Does that feel?
Shit.
A nice bowl of Panda smoking salad. That's healthy.
You have to specify with the salad.
Panda salad.
My baby, she
right.
No, I need specifics. What's a Panda salad?
You all
I'm not gonna add it.
Oh yes. Okay. Yes. That's okay. Sorry.
What is happening?
I don't know.
We're not gonna.
Well, we know what King Al thought about. Because he started laughing, and that's why I said off in the ass and shit.
We're not going to talk about.
She's a very good chef.
We're not talking about. We're not going to talk about my salad.
Wait.
Healthy.
What you said.
Oh,
I love that. I absolutely.
Oh, that's how I'm your
love
salad. Because I'm healthy for you.
I thought you guys was, you was eating out and she was tossing your salad.
Yo, hello.
Oh, pause, man.
Yo, King Al's
Rewind, pull up, and all that other
Wheel
shit.
and come
King
again.
Al's face.
Come on.
Wheel and come again.
We ain't on no 50 and Vivica shit around here.
Exactly. Tell him.
Wheel.
I'm doing that, okay?
Wheel. Don't pull it up. Don't pull it up. Abort mission. Abort mission.
About this way, Jay.
Okay, all right.
Wheel.
So let's
Don't
not
pull
happen
it up.
King Al. That's what we're saying. It's a no.
It's a no-go.
Okay.
It's a timeout. It's an X and O.
Okay.
No love over there.
Yeah.
In the holes.
But
I
digress respectfully.
Yes. Let's get to the positive, the healthy.
You look
my baby,
very
she's
happy.
I am very happy.
And I see it in your eyes when you look at her. There's a different look that you give a general audience, but when it is you connect with her,
like a lion looking at himself.
Yeah,
he's trying to eat me right here while y'all sit here without eating me right here. That's what it is.
He's envisioning that panda salad.
And she's shaking. She wants it. She wants it. She's
you know what?
shaking.
Fuck it. That's the end of the show. We're done. Show's over.
We're not ending that 24 minutes. We ending that no 20.
Show
But
is
I have a serious question to ask people in relationships. Has there? So I have a rule, right? Mm-hmm. A man always shows up with his representative. The true man hasn't been there. The representative arrives. That's the one who shows the flowers. That's the one who takes you to date. That's the one that will drive 100 miles to come see you, right? That's the rep. Mm-hmm. That's the man who tries to represent who the real man is. Mm-hmm. It takes about 6 months to do that. And after that, they can no longer hold
up that person.
Who that person is.
So right? The consistency stops. Out. Right.
So how can you judge a relationship prior to the 6 months as being the relationship or the healthy relationship if you're still dealing with the representative?
So I've known him since 8th grade.
Okay.
So the same person that I'm seeing in my relationship is the same person that I saw since 8th grade. Mm-hmm. It's been consistent since then. Yep. When he had his holiday paid vacations, what is it?
State funded
vacations. I still heard from him. Everything was consistent. There's never been a drop in the ball ever. Birthdays, Mother's Day. He shoots me out more than my kids' fathers for Mother's Day, okay? Mother's Day, birthdays. He remembers my kids' birthdays. All 3 of them. Granted, I got twins, but...
So you're saying it's only 2 birthdays now? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. He only got to really remember
all 3 of them.
But I'm just saying, it's the consistency part. Like, nothing has changed throughout the time. When I worked at hotels overnight and I needed a babysitter, he watched my kids for me. To this day, he was my first employee at Panda Care when I opened my daycare. So I'm just saying, like, the consistency, the support, the loyalty, the dedication, it's always been there. And it's still there now as my partner. And it's actually there more now. There's more support. There's more loyalty. There's more of those conversations where he was just my best friend that I'm like, nah, I can't talk to him about this. Now it's like, so, guess what? My nigga. I can talk to him like I'm talking to one of my girls. And that was always one of the things I would say to my girls, like, yo, why can't I just find somebody that's like y'all with a dick? That's it. And right now, I feel like I got one of my girls with a dick. That's it.
She calling you soft as hell.
No, I'm not saying he's soft, but our relationship.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Our relationship.
Look how you cheesing.
Listen,
I can hold on. All hard.
I can co-sign to that because now I never met Tima in my younger days. I met her just recently, but from the day we met, we've been cool. Mm-hmm. And we became friends. Mm-hmm. It was never, a topic where, hey, do I like you or do you like me? No, it was, we meet up, we chill. It was always all 3 of us or anybody else that was with us. Now, the answer to your question, you don't want to give it your all at one time. Okay. You want to keep certain things hidden because once you give out your all, like you said, after 6 months, now.
Right. So they never knew each other prior.
We never knew each other.
But I've known him for 25 years.
So there's good and bad there.
You see what I'm saying?
There's a good mix-up because
there is a
knowing someone, you already know them, so it's good. Y'all feel real solid, good to go. But with something new, it's so fresh that it's beautiful too.
No.
Not even.
No. The only one. No.
Same in mine.
The only time.
Remember, he lived in Miami.
Not even that. The only time that I even heard her name, I didn't even meet her or hear her voice, was when my sister put out, yo, my homegirl Fatima, she has these jobs, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to send you her page. Okay, no problem.
A share on Facebook. That's it.
Are you kidding me?
After that, I didn't even get to message her. I didn't even send a message. I didn't send a friend request. Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
You know what happened?
Wait.
I invited her over to come and have a session with me, and they met. That was it, and they became good friends.
But wait, she never came to that one.
Oh yeah, she kept
never
standing
showed.
me up.
Her sister never showed.
She kept standing me up. She kept being like,
Yeah, look at
she was like, she would text me like, "Oh, I'm drunk."
Yo,
She'd
we
be
really
like,
was. Yo, it was,
"Oh,
it was the
I'm
weekend of
drunk."
my sister's birthday. Yo, we was bad.
Yo, she had mad excuses.
Yo,
Mind you,
I felt bad, yo.
Mind you, her mom lives next door, so this is how her and I are friends. So her and I became friends because first we started off at school together, elementary school.
Oh,
yeah.
History.
Yes, me and Tima went to school together in first grade.
I know, yeah.
First grade.
Still knew
Me and her, because again, he's my brother through my dad. Mm-hmm. So when it wasn't until King Al and I became older that we have this relationship that we have now. So keep that in mind. So yes, Tima and I have known each other since elementary school. Then she moved next door when I was in like the 3rd grade, or was it the 5th grade?
He was probably in the 5th grade.
I was in the 5th and you were in the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, I was in the 3rd or 4th.
Right, but I was already we were already in school together.
Okay.
So now we're neighbors forever because her mother still lives next door. Like I call her mother mommy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're family. She's my homegirl. So when I was inviting her, like, yo, come record, she would have excuses after excuses. She'd go see her mother and I would hear her voice. She has a very distinct voice. You know when Tima's visiting, right? So we have the running joke, Fatima! Because that's how her mother calls her. She's Haitian. Fatima! Zimbala Fatima! So I would hear her next door. And of course, when we were younger, she got an ass whoop. I just opened the window and I could hear it. So I'd open the window, Fatima! Zimbala! Like if I'm her mom, like that's our insider. I would yell, she would laugh and whatever.
Listen, you didn't have to tell the world.
She told him.
Witnessing my child.
Listen, when her and her sister used to get their ass beat, I used to just open the window like, ooh, damn, yo.
Yeah.
But because she was
that's
bad.
She
was bad.
I was a kid.
Right, we was kids. That's what it was. She wasn't bad.
I was a kid.
She was a kid. Yeah,
she was a kid.
And we did kid things.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I've got no criminal history. I was a kid.
We was kids. We ain't throwing no shots at you.
No, but what's funny is when he told me that you sent me his page for the job request.
They're talking.
When you sent me his page for the job request, like I didn't even go to his page. Like I just sent it, and I honestly thought it was like a girl. Because he had his first name on it, and I couldn't even pronounce his name, so I was like, all right, I'm just going to send that information over and keep it pushing. So then when he told me that, I was like, oh, shit. She did send me your name like 2 years ago for a job.
With his girly first name.
Listen, he's mad Spanish. He's mad Spanish. So there's that.
Is it at that time you guys started?
She caught me one day because I had dropped my son off at the daycare, and I had to use the bathroom. And my mom's house was closer to the daycare than my house. So I just came up there to use the bathroom and I was chilling. I was coming outside. She was like, yo, what are you doing, dog? It's like, you must. I'm like, all right, cool. So then we smoked in the shed. And like every day after that, after I dropped my son off, I used to just come over here and chill.
Yeah.
So then she told me Justin had the detail business. I always try to support my friends and anything. I'm like, all right, cool. I pay for a detail. And after that, just come in here daily and chilling.
Yep, they built
up
a friendship.
It's like a natural flow.
With everybody that I've met in her family is like we've known each other forever.
Yeah,
forever.
Like my sister, I like.
Right.
Like, I think
the
first time.
No,
the first time this summer too.
JackPot just met Tima this summer when me and him started.
Right.
When
and
he,
Toya,
yes,
brother, like everybody that I meet is just like
this just started in the summer.
It's crazy how we vibe, right?
Big Cap and I just became friends last year.
You got to be
dead ass.
Never guessed that.
This just started last year when COVID hit.
We were introduced before that.
We were introduced, but it was just like, like I would flick on her, she would flick on me, type shit. It was like, whatever. It's like we still clicked when we were together.
Yes.
But outside of that, it was just like, yeah, she's cool, but you
I
know,
didn't want to commit.
Didn't know what it was yet.
Right. It's like that learning a new person type thing. You're iffy. And then, women, we got trust issues. It's like, damn, she gonna be shady. I don't know her.
Yeah.
You got those questions. And then me, I'm overwhelming as fuck. You know what I mean? So to her, she's like, yo, she's hyper with me, but nigga, it's one of those. And I get it. I absolutely get it. So this is all new. This is a whole new family that we've established here. But when nope, I've known her forever. I've known him forever. I've known him forever. Right. So I'm kind of like the bark of the tree, the root, and I'm everybody just kind of branched off to my bark type shit. You know what I mean? I'm the foundation. Right. I met you through Merle. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like she's the bark. Exactly.
Hey, I was like that in Miami.
Yo.
I want to hear Big Cap.
About what?
Before we get into Big Cap,
she didn't speak about her
her toxicity. She did.
No, her relationship.
Wow, you're so behind.
What's the 6 months? No, I know you did. What's 6 months?
The question that I answered.
So, go ahead. And then
So since I don't got no 6 months, we talking more 25 years. I'm gonna take y'all back in time, right? Mm-hmm. So it was one day I was on the bus. It was me and my boy who's a op right now. I ain't speaking his name.
Shit.
Good
thing I got 20 listeners.
She happened to be on a bus with me, coming to Mattapan, and you know, my boy just out the blue was like, "Yo, my man want to talk to you," and this is the moment I fell in love with this woman. She said, "Why don't you tell him to come tell me yourself?" Woo! So I went and talked to her, you know. We did my little 1-2-1-2. And needless to say, here we are, 25 years later, and you know, multiple.
So he charmed you?
Nah.
He know why he couldn't get me 25 years ago. So there's that. We were not aligned. Right, you better back up on it. We weren't.
Were you guys intimate prior to this?
Nah, that's the thing. So
we really were just friends.
Wow. Yeah,
we really were just friends.
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, but it was worth the wait.
And it's crazy because it's crazy
transitioning.
It's crazy because the first time we actually spent the night together when I went to Connecticut to meet with him, I fell asleep. Right? I fell asleep in the hotel because all I need is a pillow. I fell asleep, right? And he got mad and left. I woke up, he wasn't even in the room no more. He wasn't even there. So we never engaged until now.
But was it awkward, the actual transition? The first time it was awkward for me. 25, that's a hard hit to know if it gets messed up.
It was a hard hit for me, and I told him that.
Because I transitioned from a friend one time into but it should have never.
Right.
You feel me? So I lost a friend because it became awkward.
We had that conversation too.
I'm gonna only say that the reason why it came awkward for us is at the time I still wasn't mentally
able to get.
No, I wasn't healed. I still was a hurt person
from the stabbings.
Just like
so physically and mentally.
Right now, 365 days ago, I'm not the same person
at all.
Sliced up like some deli meat.
No, this is.
I kid you not. This is a whole nother man.
Sliced up like deli meat
in front of me. Like before, our arguments in the past, because I would always want him to do better, would last for days or hours. Now it's like 20 minutes, half an hour, if that. Because, and it's not even arguments now. It's more like, really though? This is what, like, make this make sense, please. How did you find reason within this? And this is how we talk to each other. We're not yelling. We're not cussing. We're not carrying on. It's a whole conversation. Like, tell me where this made sense to you, because this sounds dumb. Like, we respectfully diss each other. You know what I mean? And then within half an hour, we'll be like, all right, that makes sense.
Right.
I get that.
Just make it make sense.
Yeah. And then we come to that agreement. And then if we not, we be like, you know what? I still don't get that. However, I'm going to let you hold that, and I'm going to hold this, and that's the end of it. And sometimes we could just go with that.
Do you guys have the rule of never go to bed mad in a relationship or no?
So I don't. You have that,
I push it on her. So basically, if I know she's upset and it's getting towards the end of the night, I will have her speak. I'll say, talk to me. What's wrong? I don't want you to go upset. I don't want you to go to sleep upset. Because you're not supposed to go to sleep like that because you're going to wake up like that.
Exactly.
Right, because how you go to sleep is how you wake up. If people haven't learned that now, it's a fact. How you go to sleep is how you wake up. If you go to sleep in a bad mood, you're going to wake up in a bad mood, or probably worse than how you went to sleep. So I'm a very forgiving person. It doesn't take much for me to forgive you. If you can tell me, like, you know you're wrong, I'm over it. I'm so over it. Even if I think you're just being condescending, I don't give a fuck. The fact that you was like, yo, I'm wrong. Because do you want to be right or do you want to have a relationship?
Right.
Boom.
Right.
Which one is it?
That's what it boils down to.
Which one is it? So the fact that you can be humble yourself, because for a lot of men, that's hard. For them to even be like, I'm wrong. And it's hard for women too. Because nigga, 2 years ago, you wasn't getting me to apologize. I'd be like, yo, I'm good.
Oh, I know that stinker, man.
Yeah, that's bad.
I would tell, and there's still some people today I won't apologize to because you're not deserving of a fucking apology. So there's that. So if you do ever get apology out of me, it's because I value you as a person. And I feel like the relationship we have is deserving for you to get an apology for me when I mess up. Because accountability is real.
Well, for me, I've been trained to deal with this woman.
You make it sound like
Trained?
you a puppy.
I've been trained. She is so much like my mother and so much like my daughter, which all three of them are 3 days apart. All cancers. So I have been trained by the woman who birthed me and the woman I gave birth to prepare for
To deal with the woman who's going to put you into your grave.
Yo, there it is.
Boom!
That's a blessing, though. Yo.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Because
called
that means
divine
you've been-
intervention.
Yeah, you've been trained, so you're gonna live longer. You know what not to do.
Hopefully,
Right.
by now.
Well, and I've dealt with in life knowing
Your
what
life
I
is
don't
pending.
want, so, you know,
Your life is pending.
my life is pending.
Your life is pending.
Love your life and swallow your life right
We
now.
are 40 minutes into the
All
show.
right,
We
so
still got two
we'll
topics
just-
left.
It seems like we're gonna probably end with just one more.
Yes. So we got the choice between. So we got a choice. We got a quick choice. Let's see the consensus. We gotta go with the majority between the two. Repeating outfits or the raid for the PPP that took place.
Wait. The what?
The PPP raid. The lady who got raided.
Oh, Monica Cannon.
She was in Boston.
You want to do the outfit repeat?
You want to do the outfit repeat?
I don't know that story, so I cannot speak on
Yeah,
it.
me neither. So I second
All right, so hold on. Before we get to it, I think we chose the outfit one.
Outfit repeat.
Okay. So my relationship is new.
Mm-hmm.
It's new, like this year new.
Mm-hmm.
But what has worked for me since the spring of this year is his consistency.
Mm-hmm.
He has not faltered in any way. And with my last two relationships, had like you don't some things you don't know until you see it, and then you see it, and then you know what to look for. It's a learning curve.
Right.
I think I would see it by now. And what's helpful is that he doesn't live here. Yes. Space. That is needed.
Space
and it's
is
a
key.
really good thing in the beginning of the relationship because it's not all about sex at that point.
Right.
You guys are really just having conversations, learning each other, getting to know each other, just
building a friendship.
Yes, and having those conversations that you're not always... Now, when you get together, yeah, it's all about the fucking. Hell
right,
yeah.
because it's built up.
Because I need all of that. All of that. But at the same time, we also have those long pockets where that's obviously not involved. And it's a beautiful thing. So I feel confident. I feel good in it and confident in this one. Because it's healthy. It feels good.
Right.
Keep going.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here
going.
today to send love and light and peace to everyone. We love you all. Please, the holidays are coming. SAD is real. If you are feeling depressed, please seek, not feek. Please seek out professional help. There are people who will listen to you. I love you. Peace, love, and light. Good night.